Now to a live look at Tampa International Airport tonight. Experts say around 300,000 passengers will pass through between today and Monday. But some people are concerned control tower systems and staffing shortages around the country might create unnecessary delays. 10 Tampa Bay's Eric Glasser is live at the airport tonight. And Eric, you asked leaders if it's something travelers should be concerned with here at home.
Yeah, Emerald, and the short answer that we got is yes and no. Fortunately, here at TPA, they say they have adequate staffing inside the control tower, but they warn that issues at other airports could quickly create a ripple effect that would affect flights system-wide.
Just to get ahead of this question, because I know there's been a lot of talk about air traffic control and whether there's enough staffing to avoid any issues.
Airport officials at Tampa International knew the questions would be coming. Passengers wondering if TPA is vulnerable to the same sort of staffing shortages and equipment failures we've seen in other airports around the country.
Yeah, you know, with some of the air traffic controller issues, some of the understaffing of the airports.
Hopefully there'll be no delays and that we can all get to where we're going to have the time that we want to have this weekend.
We are very confident that our air traffic control tower here is fully staffed and ready to handle the summer travel.
Still, the fact is that the air traffic control tower at Tampa International is over 50 years old now, one of the oldest in the nation. Working conditions within the tower have deteriorated over the years. Leaky pipes, sewage fumes, electrical problems that have left workers stranded in the tower's elevator.
The tower's old, and it needs to be updated.
10 Tampa Bay's aviation expert Mark Weinkrantz, a former commercial jet pilot, says radios and visibility are all good, but he says the facility is aging and those issues can have an impact.
If someone has to go ahead and be away from their station to use a restroom instead of at the top of the tower, they have to go into the terminal or something. They're away from their station as somebody's doing double the workload while they're gone.
In 2023, a big announcement at the airport promised a new tower was on the way. We asked about the progress of that, but 2 years later, there's essentially nothing new to report.
We are working to help FAA get that replaced at some point, but more to come on that.
More to come, so to speak. But the important thing to remember, says TPA, is that while things might be fine here, and that's the weather or communication systems, again, it might be an issue at another airport, any place else in the country that can quickly impact flights everywhere. So it's still important to check with your carrier, even if things are good to go here. Reporting live at TPA, Eric Glasser, 10 Tampa Bay.